What's going on, folks? Today I want to talk about what I call ener- energetic transgenderism. That's energetic transgenderism, and you know what a transgender is something like a transsexual, except they hadn't had their sex change. Transsexual is when you don't actually had the sex change. So transgenders, now they're everywhere. They have the ones who purposely doing this, and the ones who have done this and don't even know they done did it. So that's why you have all the conflict in relationships and just male to female relationships, period, because a lot of them unintentionally has became transgenders. And you can see this in the way people are acting. And if you're in a relationship, if you've been in a relationship where you're like, oh man, I seen girls on Facebook the other day by forum made a post. Girl, hit like if that dude be acting like be whining all the time, acting like a straight bitch. You know what I mean? They put all kind of posts degrading each other. I mean degrading the men. Now the men don't really shed light on the women acting like men too much because their egos want to pretend that they're in control when they're probably involved with a woman who's ruling them, and they're the woman of the relationship. You know what I mean? And this is, like I say, I'm not pointing no fingers and trying to blast nobody. I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad, but it happens. It's a whole lot of reasons that this is happening. Like, one, society, this government is building that shit to make this happen. Like, you know what I mean? As far as all this, they don't want to give men too many jobs. The women getting all the money. So now they like, you know what I mean? Now you stay with me. You know what I mean, I'm putting bread on the table. And all this, they'll do that. And then you got the music doing it, altering them, making them feel more manly. You know what I mean? And it's just a whole lot of divide and conquer going on with that right there. You got the people going to jail, moms, all the single moms, deadbeat dads, people going to jail. So the woman is put into a manly position as father for the kid, you know, so this is going to make her develop that. It's a whole lot of reasons why people develop this. But it only gets worse when two unbalanced people come together. Because now, let's say a guy, I read that a healthy ratio of male to female energy, yin or yang, you know, as male and female, we both have the other side in us. That's why they're like, you tell dudes, get in touch with the feminine side, because we live in this manly society where people tend to get away from it. But the whole time, you got a lot of people who are a lot of men who are overly manly, but you got a whole lot of men who are not manly at all. And now, but they may look at it and acting, well, you know what I mean? As soon as close doors, they get with that girl, she straight owns him. She straight totally controls him by force. That's the key, by force. Now, I'm not no sexist or nothing. I don't think a man is supposed to dominate a woman. Matter of fact, let me break that down. My idea of, see, the man is supposed to give the order. Like look, say if chaos broke out right now. Now this girl's with her man. It's gonna be on him to protect and find a way, find where to go. You know, he's the consciousness. He's the thought pattern, and she's his motivation. You know what I mean? So therefore he's gonna look like he's running stuff, but he's really not. Actually, to me, the woman runs it. She play a role, right? You know what I mean? See, like, it's like this. If you look at nature, just look at any mammal, lions, gorillas, all that shit. You can Google it. You can YouTube that shit right now and see their behavior with the male to females. The man, he protects and he establishes order and direction. And the woman, she nurtures and produces, and like you'll never see an animal like I seen this on YouTube. The woman was doing something in the male gorilla. Now I ain't saying you're supposed to beat women at all, but I'm just saying this is our nature. The gorilla, the woman was, I don't know what the female was doing something. The gorilla went over there. He kind of like smacked her. He smacked her. He smacked her on the back of the head or whatever. And then, you know, she got right. She didn't try to fight back. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying, I'm definitely not saying let a man beat you, because he shouldn't have to. If you got to beat her, y'all relationship is me personally, I wouldn't even go through that. If I got to beat you, you too much work for me. You know what I mean? Because then they got the setup waiting for you to CDV and send me to jail and all this shit. So I would just stay away from that. But anyway, the gorilla had hit her, and she's not gonna fight back. Motherfucker, who you hitting? Raw. It wasn't none of that crazy shit, that this manly behavior that women are doing now. And women are so bad with it now. Oh my God. Now I'm gonna get on the men too. But women are totally manly. Like they it's, you know what I mean, man. They just like, motherfucker. And they just come off, talk to dude any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And that's because, like I say, the shit has been reversed. It's, these males are females. So now when they meet this male, she's imbalanced and he's imbalanced. So there's no way it's gonna work. She's overly manly and he's overly feminine. He got like a girl, he's whiny, bitchy, don't know how to, I mean, a little problem come, he crying about it, and yeah, baby, you know, all this shit going on, and you know what I'm saying, rather than just eating it. You know what I mean? And when this happens, she's tougher than him. So now, as they're together, a little problem comes, something she don't like, she's imbalanced, so she acts like a man towards him. Now, he's still a man. In his nature, he doesn't like being conquered or challenged like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, not saying the man is supposed to conquer the woman, but see, like I say, the woman actually runs the show because she's his motivation. She's the reason why he going to do what he do. She's the reason why he'll go to war or kill. You know what I mean? Kill a motherfucker over her or go out there and do whatever he got to do to get his money for her. You know what I'm saying? So really, even though he's giving the orders, she giving the orders. If a woman play her cards right, she can just get whatever she want. Like, you're not gonna get what you want by trying to make a man get what you want. A woman energy is supposed to be more subtle and more subtle and unspoken. Like, say a woman wants something, instead of saying, you need to do this. You don't do this. Baby, why you never do this? You don't do nothing. I mean, attacking a nigga, don't never attack him. If you want something from a dude, the best way is to finesse it. That's your nature. So like for me personally, if a chick wanted something from me, she wanted some money or something, she wanted some material shit or anything, some time, whatever. You're not gonna don't come and say you don't do this. You need that. That's gonna make me. You know what I mean? Because now you trying to take over my manhood. You trying to direct me, and that's not in a man's nature. Like I said, if you look at the lions and gorillas, the females are not giving orders to the male. You know what I mean? The male giving orders, but now check it. I'm not saying we're supposed to rule you, right? But you really the ruler if you do it right. Because like I say, if a chick wants something out of me, telling me by force is not gonna work. So if she just sit back, look, you know what I mean? She looking down or whatever. Out of my love for her, I'm going, damn baby, what's wrong? Ain't nothing. Nah, man, I know you. What's something wrong? I'm goddamn. What's wrong? See, I wonder. We don't spend any time. I wonder. You know what I mean? Then that's going. You got me. Now you done gave me an order without giving me an order. You feel me? That's how that's supposed to work. When you women are coming off on dudes all aggressive, please stop that. Never ever challenge a dudes. If you got a man worth it, even kind of worth it. Even if you got one who's over, who's kind of imbalanced, feminine, like you can give him that energy back and build him up and make him feel like a man by doing what I just said, by acting the way he's supposed to act. That will power him up to where he like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's gonna boost him up. But when you attack him, either he's gonna, me personally, we're gonna clash because this you sending my same energy back at me. So now when you send it at me, we're gonna and most likely, rather than me squash you like I could. And like I'm not gonna beat act right into you. I'm not that type. Some dudes will do it. You know what I mean? And it works sometimes. When we submit after that, but I'm not going through that. So when you clash with me, I'm gonna do like a magnet, and we the same. We both positive because you acting like a man. Women supposed to be negative, men positive. So now since you positive too, we gonna and I'm not gonna goddamn try to force myself in and flip you over so we can goddamn be one. No. So. Like I say, what happens, two things, either he's gonna do like me and disappear, or he's gonna beat you and take over and that might work, but then your energy Yeah, it might work. He might have to keep doing it for a while, but I mean, and or this is gonna happen. He's gonna roll over. Your masculine was more stronger than his, so you flip that magnet over, and now you on him as the man, and that's what's happening now. And I see a bunch of relationships like this where the woman is the man, and the man is the woman. You know what I mean? So that shit is going down. So ladies, and you know, like in our nature, men, we don't like that. If it was like that, you might as well be with a man. If you like a woman who's gonna act like a man, you might as well be with a man. And women, you know, you don't like no soft dude who you can run over. I seen it time and time again. Like some girls want it and don't even know they want it. They think they scream all this independent shit. Ain't no nigga gonna run me. Ain't no nigga gonna run me. So then back in my experience with one, ain't no nigga gonna run me. So now she came at me, and I let her, instead of me running, I fed into it. So now I'm trying to flip her ass over. I ain't beat her, but we having these verbal goddamn. I almost did, boy. This motherfucker almost the only motherfucker ever made me almost goddamn do. I grabbed her ass up, you know what I mean? And so anyway, after that, she straight submitted. But it was only temporary. She submitted, but like just the instant she brought that out of me, and she was like, I could tell the goddamn she was wet, all that. She was all on me that night. You know what I mean? Just cause I done flipped and then showed them my rah. So that's what they like. That rah. Women are not supposed to be the rah. Women are just subtle, ladylike, you know what I mean? Maybe, yeah, gentle. Just think of womanly characteristics, you know what I mean? And try to do that. So like I say, I'm not trying to chastise anybody. I'm saying this shit has happened for a bunch of reasons. And some dudes are not strong enough to combat these women right now because we going through some shit, man, and it got us off balance. Now, me personally, I'm straight, you know what I mean? Ain't no way like that's not gonna happen to me. Like I tell you what it can happen from too, right? With the broken homes, you have the single moms, right? And they are doing this to their kid as he's growing up. That's why me and my mom used to argue a lot. Cause she was like that. Try to take my energy. And I became a man and she didn't really recognize that. So that was part of it too, was the adolescent phase, me being a man. But then on top of it, even as I got older, even now still, I can't be around too much because she's like that. She's, you know what I mean? And rather than me, you know what I mean? Rather than her be subtle with me, she'd be direct, like, you know what I mean? But that's mom do, so she the only one who can get away with that. But like I say, I still run from that. I get away from that, you know what I mean? Because that shit does something to me. So, but some men will submit to it and let her have her way with them. And then that's going to create unhappiness for her because nobody's getting what they want. He doesn't want a man, and she doesn't want a woman. So think about that. If your relationship is like that, women, be more subtle. Men, man up. I'm not trying to promote no arguments and shit. It's going to take two. One man ain't gonna be able to change it by himself because then that's me. He gonna have to fucking be that shit. She gonna have to be willing to roll over a little bit. If you got this man, if you got, you know what I mean, and build him up. You can build up his manliness by treating him like one. So that'll be the end of that one. I may make a part two. This is a kind of long video. I didn't mean for it to go this long, but that's what it is. Peace.